talking now the importance of keeping your gutters clean before the storm.
Joining us now is Tim Brown Jr. from RGS to share more in the sponsored segment. And Tim, let's talk about the crazy weather that we've been having. Lots of flooding, lots of wind, and making sure your house is intact and the gutters are as well.
Yeah, it's something that we don't really think about, right? And you get all these flash floods that we've had, these really downpours. One thing to think about, in the state of Utah, we only average 13 inches of rainfall a year. Okay, so a lot of our moisture comes from snow, but we only get 13 inches of rain a year. Well, there's the last couple of storms we've had the last couple of days, we've had 1 and 2 inches at a time in a very short amount of time. So you can imagine the volume when you get a tenth of your rain in an hour, it causes issues. So really what we want to do is just remind people that fall's coming. Leaves are going to be falling here quickly. Unfortunately, it's that time of year you feel that coolness this morning as we all got to work. But as we do that, gutters are going to be an issue, and with these rains and things that we're having, they're going to be flooding. So we just want to be preventative, and let's stay ahead of the curve.
Because you say we don't think about them as much as we should here in Utah, and the gutters are the main defense against what?
Well, a couple things. I think you're really against flooding, number one, but also against rot, and especially in the wintertime, you get ice dams and those kinds of things. But, you know, when we do full exteriors, the siding part's fun, right? That's kind of the sexiness. That's the cool. Rain gutters aren't. Rain gutters are a necessary evil, so no one goes, I can't wait to do my gutters today, right? But that's why we got to stay on it, and we got to think about it now so that we can prevent all those other issues.
Well, that debris will fall very quickly, and then it also gets cold. These are things we don't want to think about because now the weather is very nice, but this is actually the perfect time to start thinking.
Well, it is, because usually Labor Day is kind of, it's interesting in our industry, Labor Day, the Tuesday after, the phones just start pouring in. People go, oh my gosh, I got to get ready for winter. So we want to just stay a little bit ahead of the curve, because once we get slammed, we can still work all year long, but it gets backed up. We'll get 12 weeks out, and then you call us, and then we're in the middle of winter. So what we're trying to do is get people to call us now. Let's look at the gutters. Let's assess them. There may be nothing wrong. It might just be a little bit of debris in there. But it might be, hey, let's put some gutter covers on there so you never have to clean them again. It might be, hey, you need a new gutter system. It might be you got a baseball in the gutter. Let's pull the baseball out. It could be that simple, but you don't know. So get us out there. Let's look at it and see what we can do.
Well, never having to clean them again sure sounds nice. What have you seen, though, as far as damage? Say we forget about it, we let it go, and then we have a big expense on our hands.
I think the biggest expense you get is flooding. Yes, it damages wood, 100%. We get wood rot, and those things are terrible. But the biggest thing is we get the flooding, because you forget about it, and then you get that big rain, and you didn't do anything with your gutters, and then it overflows, and it fills your window well, and then you're done.
Well, you don't realize until the crisis happens that those gutters really take the water away from your house, and that little step can really mean the difference of saving your house or thousands and thousands of dollars and headaches as well. But you are the experts. There's no high pressure. I liked how you said, hey, maybe there might be nothing, but maybe your family situation where maybe you have elderly parents. They don't need to be on the ladder. Let's have those covered gutters. Yeah,
that's what we're all about. It's really for safety and protection and maintenance, right? We want to make it so that you don't ever get on your ladders again. The number one home accident in the country is ladder falls. So our job is to keep people off of those ladders. And so let us come up, look at it, and if we can get a gutter cover on it, let's take care of it.
And RGS has been doing this since 1950s.
A few years. So my grandpa had the first seamless rain gutter machine in the state of Utah. So really my great-grandfather and grandfather were kind of the pioneers of gutters in Utah. So we've been doing it a few years.
Estimates are free as well, we should mention. So
yeah,
no
estimates
pressure.
are free. It's really just a low pressure. Just get our guys out to assess it. Also, too, financing. We have some really good financing options, especially on a gutter project. Yeah, we can get the job done, and you can get it done today and not even make a single payment or worry about anything for 12 months. And so let's just take care of you and get you handled.
Sounds good to me. A guarantee for 10 full years. So get them out today. What's the best way to get a hold of you and have you do that?
Really, just give us a call at 801-280-3110. I know the number there. That works too. That's just one of our, we have 30 different phone numbers for different lead sources, so that one works great. Our website's on there. You can also go to utahgutter.com if that makes it easier. They all port to the same website. So really just call us, get us out there, and then let's assess it and see if we're a fit.
And get that scheduled right now, because you say, oh my gosh, scheduling can be a headache
next week. Literally, it's like clockwork.
Slammed.
The phone is going to just pour off so stay ahead of it.
Right now.
This is your week.
Yes.
All right, we will link to all the information as well. Thank you so much.
Thanks.